Okay, so BMAP stands for Business Management and Administration Pathway. And at High School North, there's 3 of us. Sorry, there's a couple of people trying to join. There are 3 business teachers, and we all actually have business backgrounds. So I worked in finance and operations management for a little bit. One of my colleagues was in the restaurant industry, and then another colleague was in project management. So it's nice that we have that experience to bring to the students. Hi, thank you for joining. So at High School North, we offer over like 14 or 15 business classes. And they range anywhere from accounting. We've got like an intro to business, an intro to marketing, criminal and business law. We have an honors accounting class. We have international business, and we have a capstone class, which we call our senior internship. Sorry, there's people joining. Hi, welcome. And if you ever look on a college campus, 20% of people that are in college are actually pursuing some type of business degree. So we tried to think of ways that we could help our students have an edge over other high school students that are applying to college. So we came up with 4 of our business classes, 5 of them, are actually offered for dual college credit. So students could enroll in our class and also receive college credits from Brookdale Community College, Fairleigh Dickinson, Seton Hall, or Rider University. And usually the cost is anywhere from around $200 to $300. So it's a pretty minimal amount for the 3 college credits. So these students are actually graduating high school with college credits, and that makes them even more marketable. So for our courses, we have a organized sequence for freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. One of the key classes, it's one of my classes that I encourage anyone that wants to even consider majoring in business in college, is to take honors accounting. So honors accounting is a make it or break it class in college. If you're taking any kind of major in business, whether it's marketing, operations management, finance, accounting, international business, you have to take 2 college accounting classes, and they're very difficult. It's make it or break it. So if you can't pass those, you can't pursue the degree in business. So we encourage our students to take this class at the high school level, so they at least have a foundation going into college. And my class is offered for 3 college credits through Fairleigh Dickinson. To be in part of BMAP, we have monthly meetings. We also have guest speakers that come in. And some of our guest speakers range from CPAs to local entrepreneurs. We've had a CEO come in, a stockbroker. Rutgers Business School of Business has come in and spoke to our students about what they look for in applicants. And we always have former students come in and just talk about their experience taking high school business classes and how it's helped them in college. Also, we have field trips. So some of our field trips were the Museum of Finance. We also toured Wall Street, and then the students also went to MetLife Stadium. And so that's just a basic overview. Who's got direct questions for me? Since it's only 5 of you, we should be able to cover all the questions that you may have. Does anyone have questions? Ms. Erbo, what's your question? Or maybe you didn't have a question. You were writing yes when I said, can you hear me? Does anyone have questions?
When they start the program right during their freshman year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And all the way through, it's college level and their high school together?
Yes. The first college level class that we offer is the honors accounting, and students can start taking it as a sophomore.
Okay.
And then one of our classes is a senior internship. I'm not sure if I mentioned it during this session. But our senior internship is our capstone class. So during senior year, students can get an internship lined up. And what happens is they'll leave school early and they will go and work at that internship, which is like amazing experience that they could have at such a young age. And it allows them to create a nice network. I know that we had a student, again, I'm like pushing accounting, but that's what I love. But I had a former student last year interned for an accounting firm, and they actually hired her. So when she was interning, she wasn't paid, but they hired her as a help during tax season. Does anyone else have questions? I know that the students can talk to their guidance counselors for applications. Sorry for the background noise.
You can always you can always put a question in the chat as well. Or if you can't think of a question now and you think of one moving forward, you can always reach out to Mrs. Pearson or Mr. Graziano, who is the director of the business department, because we're always willing to field questions as we move forward. And the guidance, I believe, right, Jane? We can also reach out to the guidance who can help support the students.
Yes. A couple people just joined in now, I think 3 of you. Were you able to hear the overview? Or do you have any specific questions geared toward business, the business BMAP?
I think we have some students that just joined us as well. Do you think so? So Mrs. Pearson had already given a brief overview of the BMAP. And I know we're going to be ending this session within the next 5 minutes and starting another. So if you want to join us for the next one to hear her quick overview, you're more than welcome to stay. If you have any questions at this time, to where you might want to ask her beforehand because you've already viewed the videos that were sent out previously. She's an expert and this is her field. So don't be shy, type it into the chat or just come on to, and you can ask through through the meet here.
So I know a couple of you just joined, maybe you heard another session, but if you have any questions about BMAP, I am always available. I think it's a smart field. They're always, like I said, 20% of students on a college campus are pursuing a business. So it's great to get their feet wet before you actually start spending money on college and decide you want to change majors. So we have such an array of classes that you could see what field you actually are interested in. No questions? You're quieter than my high school students.
Thank you for joining us, Mrs. Serbo.
Thank you.
Thanks for everything.
No problem. Thank you.
I noticed she thank you she posted in the chat.
Yeah.
My son won't let me put the mic on. No, but just, I think we're still undecided on what pathway we do want to take. So any suggestions? Like business sounds like a good thing to probably pursue.
Yeah.
Do you have other children in Is your son or daughter, is this going to be your first child in the high school or?
It's gonna be my last, actually.
Ah, okay. Is Nico one of your children?
Yes, he is.
Okay. He's great.
I recognized your name. I thought you might be his teacher.
Yes. He's awesome.
Thank you. So we'll have to think about this.
Okay.
But thanks for all the information. I appreciate
No
it.
problem. If you have more questions, just you could email me.
Will do. Thank
Yep.
you.
Have a good one. Does anyone have questions? No questions? If you need more information, you could always email me. I am pearsonja@middletownk12.org. Mr. Graziano, he's just joined the call. He's in charge of our department, so he would be available for questions. And always go to your guidance counselor because they have the application to join.
Thank you, Ms. Pearson.
No problem. If there's no questions, I think, are we good to go?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Pearson.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a good
Thank you for
evening.
joining.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.